What is up, Philly? Lude here. Gonna do a recap today on this RegulatorsX arranged war that we had. Unfortunately, as you can see, we did lose 80 to 81. All credit to RegulatorsX. Great group of guys over there. The backstory here was they had tried to set up a arranged war with one of the other UWA clans, and that fell through, so we took it on. And after some back and forth setting the lineups, we got it in place. The war was great, came down to a great ending. Lots of comedy at the end with our fails, but hey, what can you do? All credit to RegulatorsX. They did a great job. They're a great clan, and it was a fun time. We had a lot of good times during the war. So with that said, we will dive in here and look at the statistics and the map. Okay, so as you can see here, both clans used all their attacks. We had 23 stars, they're 23. They did not get all of our 11s 2 stars, so that's why they score the way it is. Now you can see Puck and Flick got most heroic attack and most heroic defense. Game might be broken for Flick to get a defense, so I'm not sure how that happened. As you can see there's the two 11s that did not get 2'd up. It kept us in the game, but they did 3-star about I think 3 or 4 of our Town Hall 10s. And you can see we did get 2 stars on their 11s, but we only 3-starred one of their Town Hall 10s. And that was the difference in the war. So, with that said, we're going to start with an attack by Eric Kiefer here. Eric is going to go with the Go Bitch. He's going to start with an outside funnel here, and then he's going to drop his 2 golems to tank, and then from there it's going to be witches and bowlers. Now, once he gets his funnel to a point he knows everything's going to go to the core, you'll see him drop that jump, and everything's just going to funnel right in there. And from there, he's just going to use jumps and rages to get right through the base. Okay, so there's the first jump. You can see all the bowlers, some of the witches, the heroes, and giants are all going into the core with the golems. Rages them up, and they're just going to start blowing through everything in there. The CC does come out, but no worries, because the AQ went in. He did drop a poison on it. There's a second jump to get the kill squad over to that side, towards the Inferno, which was a smart use of the jump. It made sure that the kill squad wasn't on the opposite side. And at this point, they're just going to pound through that wall, and the AQ will come down and grab that second Inferno. So you can see she jumps the wall, they get through that second, and here she comes now. And once that Inferno falls down, it's pretty much, game over. At this point, he just has too much left. He's got bowlers, he's got heroes. He just popped the queen ability to break through that wall. Once she gets through there, she'll take out those defenses. And everything else looks great now. Like, the BK is down, but his queen's still going strong. Well, not strong, but she's about to die, which she does, but, he's got enough troops left. And he gets 3 first. Huge attack. Only 3-star we got on a Town Hall 10, 10v10. So, huge. Great job, Eric. Okay, next up, we're going to show an attack by, let's go, Smiley 2.0. So, Smiley's going to use that, No, I don't know. I never know what it's called. But it's basically P.E.K.K.A.s and healers that break into the base here. So, it's going to start with a nice wide funnel. If you guys have seen any of my videos, the guy in our clan, Matt, uses this attack a lot. So, you can see that the P.E.K.K.A.s are down. There are the healers, baby drags on the outsides. The baby drags sort of just supplement the attack. You can see they stay on the outside and keep that kill squad on the inside. So the baby drags are just taking that trash out, helping them out as the kill squad works their way through the base slowly but surely. With those P.E.K.K.A.s under rage and the healers, they go through the base, not necessarily fast, but they get through there. Now this guy has a CC that's sort of trouble for P.E.K.K.A.s, but he's got the healers, he's got the AQ helping them out, and then he just rages them there. So even though a million gobs and a baby drag came out, no worries. So you can see the BK actually is outside cleaning up trash there, which is a good thing. Him and the queen are sort of in tandem taking out that right side. Zoom out a little, you can see the P.E.K.K.A.s are still going strong. The last Looks like there's one healer left, but she just goes down there. But the P.E.K.K.A.s are still fairly strong, and the AQ is going to go over and help them out. Take some stuff out over the walls. The BK is going to use his ability and break through that wall, get into that compartment. Now, at this point, the PK is going to take up that corner. You got Baby Jags, Wiz, Archers all on the outside. AQ going in, and you can see it. It's game over. So, you know, not the fastest attacks, but hey, it's really efficient, especially in these bases here. Great job, Smiley. Way to kill it. Okay, next up is Flounder. This intro he's going to use here, he drops a haste and takes out 2 of the defenses. Flounder's me, if you guys don't know. Definitely stole that from the first attempt on this base. It makes sense to take that out and helps with the funnel. The golems aren't going to walk to the outside once they're down. So you can see I got the Baby Jag going up top, I got some wizards going, and here comes 2 golems. So I did go with a shattered approach. Now, once I'm comfortable with that funnel, which will be any minute now, I will use a jump spell and have everything going there. So you can see I have 2 golems, the heroes, and bowler CC going into the base here. Now, they don't initially get that AQ, which is sort of what I was hoping, but what you'll see is the AQ does backtrack and get the queen for me. Rage up that kill squad to take out the CC, the witch, and all those defenses. And you can see I have 2 ADs taken out now. So once I get the second AD and that AQ drops and the CC's gone, it's just time to Lalo. So I did know a Tesla was there, so the pathing I knew would happen like that. And then they'll go in on that wizard, and then it's just a clockwise motion. I'm using haste to get onto the defenses fast, and then I have a rage in the bag to get to that second AD. So once that first AD goes down, you can see I drop in those 2 loons, and I'm going to rage them up just to get them across the base here. And once that AD goes down, the Wiz Tower is the last to go down, and it's just clean up. So we'll speed it up here for everyone. I'm not going to thank myself for a good job, so 3-star in the bag. Okay. What do we got next? I think we're gonna go Carmody. Guess from Ireland. The clan Ireland. UWA clan. So Carmody starts with 2 wide golems to get a nice funnel to eventually send his kill squad in on that point there at 9 o'clock. So you can see the golems are working, you know, on the wall right now. The wizards are taking out the trash. A lot of heavy stuff out there, so it takes some time. Once he's comfortable with the funnel, he drops his wall breakers to bust in. And as you can see now, the golems, the heroes, the wizards, all go into the base. Carmody then drops some bowlers there, and I think it jumps to core. So the kill squad goes right into the core. Minions and loons come out. There's a Valk in there, but no worries, rages it up. And he's got a the back end of the loons set up to take out the end here. So you can see kill squad's just ripping apart. Half the base is destroyed right now, and the kill squad gets even further into the base, takes out even more. I think he did better than he thought he was going to. He, you know, took out 3 ADs. Here comes the loon portion. 2 hounds, loons. Got 2 hastes. And just the defense on the bottom there just crushes the base. The kill squad makes such a huge push. And, you know, once that whiz goes down, all over. Just clean up now, speed it up. Great job, Carmody. Okay, next up, we're gonna show an attack from, let's go Silver Wolf here. So, once again, another shattered, the Loon. It's a similar entry, to what we just saw with Carmody, you know, with, trying to get to the point of a square there. He drops his golems on the same side and puts the wall breakers in a little early, but does get it through. The funnel's set, and everything does go in that little compartment there with both heroes and the Expo. Now he jumps to that AD to make sure he does get that taken out next. Slowly but surely. Okay, so now the CC comes out. Don't understand the pairing of the baby drag with the drag. Guess it's a splash thing, but AQ takes them out. They're under poison. Rages up the BK there, and the Queen's still, you know, not being touched. Once that AD goes down and the CC go down, he does start his Loon portion. So he starts in that one corner. He does have 3 ADs to deal with. And the end of the attack does have all those whiz towers. So, you know, it's a little risky, but he gets it done. So you can see the first AD goes down. He's just going to haste those balloons around the base here. And once that second AD goes down, the Hounds will just go over to that third and tank for him a little. Now he just got 2 Rage in the bag. Those Loons under Rage, as everyone knows now, you know, they crush stuff now. And I'm sure we're about to see that here. So watch how fast these Loons just take out defenses. The AQ does come over as well, and you can see, you know, the Loons did all die, but they took out an AD, 4 Wiz Towers, and a Tesla farm before they all died. So crazy. Luckily, he has pups in the air and nothing to target, and he had to save that Loon to take out the last defense. So, great job, Silver Wolf. Good 3-star. Okay, next up is ERL. Odd shaped base here, but you know, the story of the war. Nice funnels into Lalos. So you can see he's got his baby drag down to take out that heavy stuff. The archers are shooting at the heroes, so they're tanking. They're pretty much suicide heroing just to take out that AQ there. Once the Queen goes down, he's just going to start this gigantic Lalo. So he drops 3 Hounds to start, and a majority of his Loons right into that Tesla farm. But he's got, you know, the Hounds tanking, and the Tesla farm's right next to the AD. He puts a heal down, which is smart to save the Loons, and then rages them back up. So there's still 2 ADs left, and even though all the Hounds went to the AD that the Loons aren't on, doesn't matter, because he raged up the pack of Loons to destroy everything on the other side. So they're just going to take their time coming around the base, and it's probably a good thing, because that AD is going to make sure hit those Hounds and possibly pop them, which I think he does pop one more here. He does, and pups equal cleanup, so works out great for him. He's got more pups now, and we'll speed it up here for cleanup. Just crush the base. Good plan too. Not your standard Lala that we've been seeing with the kill squads going in. He just, you know, bum rushed the base, and it worked out great. So good job, ERL. Okay, next up we're gonna show Mr. Matt 2 here. Okay, so Mr. Matt is gonna use, looks like he's going Lalo as well. So he's gonna set his funnel here. The Queen's fairly exposed, so he has his AQ taking out the Town Hall. Nothing's shooting at him at all, so he's fine to do that. Got the minions working up the top half of the funnel to set the funnel on the edge. And then once that funnel's set, he'll drop his BK, who will filter right in there and take out the queen. Now, that 1 AD is so exposed that, you know, he knows he's going to get the heroes of the BK. And then the queen should just come in there and take out that AD, which happens. He still's got a wizard and a minion over there helping with the funnel. And here comes the CC under poison. But, you know, you can see the AD goes down. He still pops the queen ability, which he saved. And once that baby drag goes down, there's no more threat. So there goes the baby drag. Even with the queen dying there, he accomplished what he needed to. Took out 1 AD, took out both heroes. You know, you don't really need the queen. And he took out, you know, the CC. So, great job there. And at this point, lot low time. So you can see he sends in his hounds and loons. He's just going to work it in a counterclockwise direction here. Does got the heal for that Tesla farm, and he puts the haste inside of that. So smart move there. And he's just working his way around the base methodically. 2 more hounds still alive. There's the rage to get through the heavy part of the base. And there's just too many loons left for this base. Once that AD goes down, even with no more haste or rage, it don't matter. He's got 2 hounds and a whole mess of loons right now, just crushing everything. Still got that whiz, and he's still got that 2 archers for cleanup. So once those last defenses drop, let's see those come out. So nice patient attack. We'll speed it up here. Textbook. Good job, Mr. Matt. Okay, next up we got that Kid Av. What you're gonna see here is, he's using Hogs, a non-air attack here. So he's gonna start off the funnel with 2 golems here, spread out wide. The Wiz cleaning up all the trash outside. It's a pretty trash heavy base there. You can see the BK is beating on the 1 golem, but the Wiz are gonna go in and kill that BK. No issue there. And then there's the 3rd golem, so he's gonna go with a stone entry. You know, it takes a little bit to get all that trash out with all those heavy storages. There goes his test wall breaker, and wall breakers follow, and CC's out, which were bowlers. So everything funnels in nicely there for him. The queen goes in, he's got poison on that CC, and then he rages the kill spot up with a jump to get him into the base even further. Does lay the heal down. That queen will go down to the bowlers. And at this point, you can see the pathing around the base is looking nice for Hogs. He is going to go surgical drops. He sprinkles them all around and just has them collapse in on the base here. Still's got that heal as well, so we'll see where he uses that. Golem's still tanking for him up there, which is good. And he's got that pack of Hogs just cleaning up all those last defenses. His AQ's still going strong on the right hand side as well, so that'll help him with the cleanup. Okay, 2 more defenses. Gonna take out that Wiz and take out that bomb tower. Bomb tower goes down. Just clean up this point. We'll speed it up. Great job. That Kid Av. Non-air attack too. Like it. Okay, next up is Rock Hard Golem. This attack is pretty much going to show you how OP those loons are right now. He does run into some issues, but he does fight through it and, you know, kills the base. So he does drop his golem, setting his funnel. He's got his wizards out there. There goes that test wall breaker. There goes the wall breakers to break into the compartment there. Now his heroes do stray to that corner hut, but they do go back towards the base. But let's see if they stray. They don't stray. It looks like they're gonna go back in, which is good. He lays the jump down. So the queen does stray. The BK's in there with the golem. Unfortunately, there is a baby dragon, a loon in the CC, so that's gonna hurt his kill squad pretty bad. AQ drops down to the loon who dropped a bomb on her, and the kill squad went down pretty fast too, even with the poison killing the CC. So what happens is, you can see he drops his first hound and it goes to the center of the base, and the loons are sort of stranded out there. So he does readjust and starts dropping his loons to the top left of the base, which is good. It'll get to those ADs where those hounds are. But you can see those hounds are in that middle AD with nothing helping them. They're just getting shot by that AD right now. They're gonna pop any minute now. But as that's going on, he is starting to work his Lalo around the outside here, and the loons do eventually get into the core there. So there's one more AD left, and here comes this pack of loons to get that under that haste spell. And at this point, all the defenses are down once that whiz goes, and it's just clean up. Just overpowered the base. Lalo's so strong. He only has 15 and 14 heroes and still just crushed that base. Great job, Rock Hard. Okay, that's it for now. Great War, RegulatorsX. We had a great time. Till next time, Philly, have a good one.